Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a little vlog there. Gonna talk about the smoking, I'll address some of them haters a little bit there. Talking about the fat and my future plans moving forward, my failure with the smoking, shit like this. And this vid isn't for the haters or whatever, it's more for myself. And some people, they were happy that I had quit smoking and stuff, so I'm gonna explain what the fuck happened, not because I seek acceptance there or anything, but just explain what the fuck is going on or whatever there. So last night I changed the channel back to the Wrestling Jesus, uploaded a couple of goofy videos just messing around there, and of course, desperate peeps will be desperate. People trying to pass those off as serious vids. Oh, he's mental, he's crazy. Shit like this, He's exactly like Gemini. Couple comments. I'd love to be like Gemini. Fuck, tall, slim, a good looking man there. The guy can eat whatever he wants, doesn't gain a pound. I wish I had that, kind of metabolism or whatever. I'd kill for that type of metabolism, but just, uploading a couple of videos for fun there. Messing with the haters, giving them something they can dislike and hate on or whatever. Just little vids for fun. There wasn't fuck all else to talk about, so I couldn't upload a bunch of wrestling vids, so fuck it, I'll put on a bunch of dumbass vids just to kick off the channel. So not psycho, nothing like that there, obviously, but whatever. Desperate peeps will be desperate. So, started smoking again there. And people were disappointed there. Export A Green. One of the toughest cigarettes there. One of the strongest brands in Canada. Export A Green. Along with a couple others there. And some people were disappointed, oh no, shit, why, oh why, stuff like that. I can understand people being disappointed. I'm kind of disappointed in myself as well, you know what I mean? But some people were straight up going overboard with it, trying to make it about themselves, just like wrestling fans do all the time there. I'm disappointed in you. I'm upset. If I have a cigarette that doesn't offend you, it doesn't hurt you, so there's no reason to make it about yourself and to try to act like a tough guy that's, it has nothing to do with you. Get the fuck over yourself there. But for those that were, legit feeling sad about it, I'm gonna try to quit again eventually there. I just need a fucking break from feeling like shit all the time, you know what I'm saying? And some people, of course, haters and trolls, trying to use that to their advantage there, to use as a weapon against me. You're a loser! You're a fucking retard! Smoking a cigarette, it's unhealthy, It might be a bit of a dumb decision or whatever, but I don't see how that would make me a loser or whatever. It surely wouldn't make me a retard in general. Maybe it's a dumb choice, but a retard overall, fuck that. The Wrestling Jesus has a high enough IQ there. I'm not gonna try to sound like Paulston there, but I'm not a dummy, that's for damn sure. I might look like a weird motherfucker, but I'm not a weird retard or whatever there. But basically what happened there, I tried doing too much at the same time. Quitting smoking the cigarettes, I thought it was going to be way easier, the internet. Oh, after 3 days, you won't feel a thing after. Obvious bullshit. After 21 days, boy, takes 21 days to break a habit. According to Google, after 3 months, you're going to be okay or whatever, but almost 4 months, I was still getting strong fucking, cravings and shit. Just feeling straight up depressed, you know what I mean? Like deep, dark depression bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So, stopped smoking. I got on the scale, holy shit, 250 pounds. Need to diet. So right off the bat, when you're a smoker, the cigarette suppresses your appetite. That's probably the only good thing about smoking. It suppresses your appetite. So when you don't smoke, you don't have that stops the appetite. And you actually want to eat. Most people end up gaining weight. Some gain a little weight. Some people just straight up fucking balloon. You know what I'm saying? So, not being able to eat because of the diet when I'm craving a smoke is fucking hard. It stresses me out. I can't have a smoke to control that stress. And on top of that, I stopped smoking pot. Oh, if I quit smoking pot, I'm not going to be fucking, hungry. It's going to help me with the diet. So basically, quitting 3 things at the same fucking time. I thought, the smokes, I thought I'd be over it by now and it would be all diet, but it's not like that. I'm still getting big cravings, plus I can't eat. I can't fucking smoke a joint to escape this fucking depressive fucking state of mind there. I can't smoke a joint to get a fucking instant happiness feeling or whatever. So it's just fucking feeling like shit 24/7, you know what I'm saying? The doctors will say go out and exercise, you're gonna feel so good, you won't need a cigarette. But at this current point in time, I'm too fucking fat to go out jogging for 8 hours. So I'm just lying on the couch, I'm hungry, I'm depressed, I can't smoke a joint, I just feel like fucking shit, And that's what happens, Smoking cigarettes too. Scientifically, if you check this out there, it makes you happier when you smoke. It does something to the brain. I think it's called dopamine. It releases dopamine. And then you feel happy. And without that, I don't get this fake cigarette happiness there. And some people actually feel depressed. They feel anxiety when they quit smoking. I actually have real depression and anxiety. I'm supposed to be on meds for that shit. Once in a while it's gonna hit me because it's not something that I can just control. It's just shit that happens. You feel like crap for a while and then it stops pretty much, I'm supposed to be on meds, but I can kind of control it, you know what I'm saying? But without smoking, without pot, without food, I'm so fucking stressed. My depression just went through the fucking roof. And I'm just feeling low like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Just straight up depressed, you know what I mean? And yesterday I'm home. I had my breakfast. And I was just fucking starving, even after eating. I just felt like I needed to eat, and I was depressed and stuff. I was so hungry, you know, I'm like, fuck this, I'll have a chocolate bar, try to have like a pick-me-up, maybe a little sugar rush can make me feel better. I eat a chocolate bar, Hershey's, cookies and cream. Know what I mean? Cookies and cream. That song from 20 years ago there. I eat the cookies and cream. I felt happy for about 3-4 minutes. And I was still fucking hungry, still fucking depressed. I felt like crying. I straight up almost started crying. I'm like, fuck this, man. I need a fucking smoke. I need to fucking lighten up this load. I need to fucking relax. Need to get the fuck out of this depressive fucking bullshit feeling. And that's what happened there. I just bought a couple packs of smokes, you know, but like I said, I don't want it to be a permanent thing. What I want to do is have a few packs of smokes this week. Just try to get back to normal, get out of this bullshit depression. Go a few days without smoking. Buy another pack, have 4 or 5 smokes a day. Go a week without smoking. Shit like this so I don't get too addicted, you know. And during this time, I'll just go one thing at a time and focus on the diet. Get through the fucking diet. Get that shit under control for real there. Learn how to exercise properly. Once I get that shit down there, then I can jump on the cigarette. You know what I mean? Get back to quitting the cigarettes if I have to go on nicotine gum or something. Ride the fucking exercise bike to have some nicotine gum, smoke a little joint to feel happy there. That's what I'll fucking do. So, you know, just the diet alone is tough. Just that alone, you're in the fucking handicap match. You got the calorie restriction because at my current weight, I can eat up to about 2,600 calories without gaining weight. So that's like the threshold. That's to maintain this current body. So in order to lose weight, I have to eat less. That's why I'm eating between 2,000 or 2,100, 2,200. So basically you gotta starve yourself a little bit. You know, 2,200 calories, that's perfect for someone that's in decent shape. You know what I'm saying? But for the fat body, you know, 2,200, that's, you know, the body eventually, it's like, hey, where's the food there? We need to maintain this fat body or whatever. So after a while, it gets tough. You're hungry. After 5-6 days, you're hungry. That's why I'll eat. Like I'll have a cheat day once a week. I'll try to eat up to my maintenance limit type deal just to not starve, you know? So just that alone, the calorie restriction, it's tough on the body, it's tough on the mind, you know? When you're used to eating a lot and then you eat less, you know, it's tough. Just that alone is tough. I'm also a binge eater. One of those binge eaters. I can be doing great on the diet. You know, I'll have a fucking chocolate bar. Next thing you know, I'm fucking gorging. I'm eating. I'm fucking ordering pizzas. After that, I feel like shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm also an emotional eater. You feel bad. The depression too, I feel like shit. I have a Big Mac, then I feel happy, and then I feel like fucking crap, and I beat myself up mentally. You fat piece of shit. Why the fuck did you eat that? You fucking idiot. Shit like this, you know what I mean? I have to control all of that there. I'm also addicted to different foods like chocolate bars, Tim Hortons, Double Double, Coca-Cola, just sugar, you know. McDonald's fatty foods with salt, like pizza, McDonald's, fucking, shit like this. I need to be able to work on that shit too, to get that food addiction out of my mind. I also need to learn how to eat healthy. When you're a guy like me that eats Big Macs and Coca-Cola, when you go from that to a glass of water and celery, you feel like fucking shit. You know what I mean? So I have to be able to get used to eating that kind of food, and it's not easy, that, I have to fucking get used to exercising, daily exercise, being able to enjoy the exercise, get to a point where I do it all the time and I want to do it, So all of that shit alone is in the diet portion, you know what I mean? I have to work on all of that. Once I get that shit down, then I can quit smoking. So if I'm in good enough shape, I quit smoking. Then I can go out and walk for 4 hours. Then I can do an hour of exercise bike to try to feel better. If I get the binge eating under control and I quit smoking and I just feel like I want to eat, then I can eat vegetables instead of 10,000 calorie of pizza and coffee and holy shit, And once I get the smoking under control, then maybe one day I can maybe quit smoking weed or just smoke once a week or something like this there. So that's my plan, fucking do the diet, do it well, teach myself how to not be a psycho motherfucker with the food, shit like this. Because just that alone is fucking rough and it's depressing. You're hungry, you feel like shit because you can't eat. People around you are eating fucking McDonald's. You're there with a tiny piece of shit salad. It's fucking hard. So just dealing with that alone, I'll have a few smokes while I go through that shit. Not too many smokes there. And once I get that down, I'll tackle the smokes, maybe tackle the weed eventually. It might be legal by then, so that might not even be an issue, you know what I mean? So that's my plan going forward there, just living a little bit. It's hard to go from, normal guy that likes junk food and smokes to health freak overnight, you know what I'm saying? People might want to judge me, the trolls on here, I have a few smokes and a Big Mac to feel happy. You guys bully people online to feel happy. So who's the bad guy here? You know what I'm saying? Who's the fucking bad guy? At least if I eat a McNugget that doesn't hurt other people, it hurts me, but at least I'm not harassing other people, shit like this. And these people that want to get on their high horse behind a sock account to judge me or whatever, who fucking knows what kind of demons these people have. We got the bullying that we know of for sure, but these people might be 400 pounds, they might fucking smoke more than I do. They might drink a fucking bottle of booze every night. Who fucking knows? But, I'm gonna do it for myself there. Diet, quit the smokes, and then we're gonna go from there. But for now, I just need to fucking get out of this funk, this fucking crazy depression there. And when it comes to my wrestling vids, I'll try to, get back on track with the vids, but that's not really a priority for me there. I need to get out of my depression garbage state that I've been in for the past month, If I make vids, it's hard to make vids when I feel like shit, you know what I'm saying? Especially in this community, everybody's against you 24/7 there, so I'll try to make the wrestling vids, but if it's just You know, just a big pile of fucking bullshit. I might have to take a break for a few months there, but eventually the wrestling Jesus is going to get back on track. One day I'll be stronger than ever there. It's been a very rough couple of months. I've been very depressed. I've been fucking hungry, craving cigarettes all the fucking time there. Once I get my life in order, then I can focus on, bowing down to the wrestling fans, but that's the least of my worries there. So that's my explanation if anybody cares there. So that's what it is. Until next time, peace!